GUI front end. Use HTML, HTML plus JavaScript. This is web based. Or applet was, but applet is outdated. Applet is outdated, guys. To develop standalone GUI front end, this. To develop what? Web-based GUI front end, this one. Only applet is outdated, not entire one. Only applet outdated. Please don't create a new theory. Right. So today we are developing standalone application. We should use AWT or Swing. AWT means abstract window toolkit, guys. Outdated. As alternate, we got a Swing. Abstract window toolkit. As alternate, as alternate, we got Swing. Swing. As extension of, as alternate, we got Swing. As extension of, as extension of. Come on, guys. Abstract window toolkit. Fine, boss. As extension of AWT. As alt, because AWT Swing internal uses AWT, boss. Please remember that. Fine. Let's design one application, guys. What we want to do that. Let's design our application. My application, this is my AWT frame. AWT frame. Frame means the place where we can place the components is called frame. AWT frame. Okay. It is my database software, guys. Database software Oracle. It is my database software Oracle. Here we have a student DB table. Any table, not a problem. Student DB table. Next. SNO, SName, SADD. Next one is what? Average. Here SNO, here SName, here SADD, average. Right, guys? SNO here, SName here, SADD here, average here. Tell me here. 101 Raja, Hyderabad, 90.66. One not two. What is this? Ravi, Vizag, 91.66. 103. Suresh, Delhi, 85.66. Some records are there. Here we are having a swing frame, guys. Yeah, frame window means the place where we can keep the components. Frame, swing frame window. In that one, I'm going to add some components. Text box 1, text box 2, text box 3, text box 4. Total 4 text boxes. And here I'm going to take 4 buttons. First button, next button, previous button, last button. First, next, previous, last. Okay. SNO here, SNAME here, SADD here, next average here. Here is my first, here is my next, here is my previous, here is my last. Swing frame window, come on guys. Here what here? Swing frame window. SNO, SNAME, SADD, average. Here is my first, here is my next, this one. If I click on first button, I should get the first record. If I click on previous button, I should get the previous record of the current record. Next, next record of the current record. Last record of the current record. Are you getting my point, guys? Are you understanding my statement here, guys? Okay, fine. Who is the container? Who is the container? Container means not servlet container, JSP container. Okay. The place where the components can be added. Who is the container? The place where components can be added. What is this? Yes, JFrame. What are the components that are required, guys? What are the components that are required? Listen, 4 labels, 4 text boxes, 4 buttons. What are the components that are required? The components that are required are J label 4, J text field 4, J button 4, J label 4, J text field 4, J button 4. Right. These are the 4 components that we are having, guys. These are the 4 components that we are having. Right. What is event, guys? Array, doing something when some event means what? Action performed on the component is called an event. When you click on button, action event will be raised. The action performed on the component is called event. Okay, event. Like clicking button, clicking on button, clicking on button is an event, right? Next, selecting item, an event. Closing window is an event, and etc. selecting an item, closing window, and etc. Okay. So what is the event that will happen? Action event. What is the event? Clicking on button is an action event. Come on, action event. Next we are having event listener. Next what we are having? What event listener? Array, event listener is a class where event will be handled. Event will be handled. What do you mean by event handling? Executing some logic when event is raised is called event handling. Action listener. What is this? Action listener. Executing the logic when event is raised. Event is raised is called event handling. Executing the logic when the event is raised is called event handling. Fine, this is called event listener. Event listener is an interface, guys. Event is a class. All right. Okay. This event listener provides, okay, provides event handling methods to handle the events. That means whatever logic you want to execute, that logic we have to go for it. Examples of event listeners, guys. Action listener for action event. And event handling method is action perform. Okay. Item listener for item event. Event handling method is public public item state changed. Public wide item state changed. Like this. We have for different events, for different event handling methods are there. Item state changed. Right. We have a lot of event even. So this is an interface, guys. So interface will have a method. This is a class. Oh, that is giving different meaning of fine, leave it. This is event listener for the handling this event. This is the event handling method. Fine. Event handling method. What is the event handling method? Public wide action performed. Action event AE. Public wide action performed action event AE. That's it, guys. Okay, what is the container? JFrame. How many components? 3 components. What is the event? Action event. What is the event listener? Action listener. What is the event handling method? Public wide action performed is the event handling method. Everyone got the clarity there or not there? Fine, boss. Everyone got the clarity there or not there? Come on, are you with me? Container JFrame, components this, event action event, event listener action listener, event handling method, public void action performed. These are the things. Tell me guys, to make Java class as a JFrame, our class should extend from JFrame class. To make Java class as what? Action event listener, action event handler. Our class should implement action listener interface. Our class must and should implement action listener interface. Everyone getting my point there? Okay. To make Java class as frame. Okay. To make Java class as frame window or frame container. Okay. Make that Java class implementing Java X dot swing dot what class guys? Frame class. Frame class. That's it. To make a Java class as action listener, action event handler or listener. Okay, listener. Make that Java class. Make that Java class implementing. Acha, here extending boss. Extending from. Make that Java class extending from. Extending from action listener interface. Java.awt action listener interface. Right, guys. Okay, guys. Now, let me. This is designing relevant discussion. Design and relevant discussion. There are some more discussion that we have to focus. Okay. What are those some more discussions? Now, listen carefully. When I click on first button, I will call rs dot first, get the record from result set, put into the text boxes. Right now, to set data to text boxes, we have a set text method on the text. In the text box class, we are having what is the text field? Text field class, we are having set text method. To read data from text box, okay, we have get text method. Get text method. To write data to text box, use set text. Set text. And to read data from text box, use get text method of text field. Get text method of text field class. To write data to text box, use set text. To read data from text box, get text. Yeah, both these belongs to this one only here. Okay, Java X dot swing dot J text field. Nowadays, J is extra between before class name in swing environment, guys. Okay, that's a one more thing. Fine, boss. Okay. When you click on first button rs dot first, get the data from result set into text box. Next. rs dot next, get the record from the text box, set into text boxes. But one practical problem is there. What is that, you know? One practical problem is there. What is that practical problem, you know, guys? The practical problem that it is having is simple and straightforward. The Practical problem that it is having is simple and straightforward. What is that? Everyone try to understand it. Suppose cursor is already there in the last record. Cursor is already there in the last record. Is there any next record for last record, guys? Is there any next? No. So before calling rs dot next, I should ensure cursor is not already there in last record. Na? I should ensure cursor is not already there in last record. Na? Come on, guys. How? By checking is, by calling which method? Is rs dot last. Same thing for previous. Is there any previous record for first record? No. So before calling rs dot previous method, I must ensure cursor is not already there in the first record. How I should ensure? By calling rs dot is first method. Is first method. Okay, since there is no next record for last record, okay, last record, so we must ensure cursor is already, cursor is not already there, cursor is not already there in last record. Okay, before calling rs dot next method. For this we need to use rs dot is last method. Is last method. Since there is no what is this? There is no previous record for first record. Since there is no previous record for first record, so we must ensure cursor is not already there in, cursor is not already there in what record? First record. First record before calling rs dot previous method. For this we need to use rs dot is previous method. For this we need to use what is that, guys? Rs dot is previous method. Is previous method. Everyone getting my point, guys? Everyone understanding my statement, guys? Here is last, is previous. Rs dot next, rs dot previous. Is everything clear here? Did you understand these things, guys? Come on. Did you understand these things, guys? Are you understanding my statement here? Yes, guys. Shall we start doing this work? Okay. Right click, new class. Right click, new class. Right click, new class. Scroll frame test. What test, guys? Scroll frame test. I want to make it as a frame, guys. Extends JFrame. Yes, now it has become frame, boss. It has become container window when in window kind of thing. It has become container or one window kind of thing. It has become container or one window kind of thing. Is that clear, guys? Right. Public class scroll frame test extends JFrame. Simply what? Extends JFrame. After this, what next, guys? After this, what next? Public class crawl frame test extends JFrame. I'm taking one main method. As usually, I'm taking one main method. Okay. I will declare some variables. Array, how many components are there? Those many variables. JLabel, LNO, LName, LADD. JLabel, LNO, LName, LADD. Next, what is this? L average. Label, guys, nothing else. Next, first, I will explain this one in 4 parts here. First, displaying the component. This is our primary requirement. Designing. Okay. Then, second level, providing what? Listeners. Adding listeners on the buttons. Because when you click on remaining text box, you should not respond. But when you click on button, something should happen. Listeners. Then writing event handling logics. Let me jdbc code. Getting record, displaying record. Lastly, closing jdbc objects. Where to close the jdbc objects? Because we have to think about closing jdbc objects only, na? Right. Tell me. Jtext field. Jtext field. TNO. Okay. SNO. Yes name. Yes ADD average. TSNO. TS name. TSADD. T average. Copy paste. Next. Lastly, what is this? We have to take buttons. J button, J button, BTN1, BTN2, BTN3, BTN4. Otherwise, we can take like this. B first, B next, B previous, lastly, B last. Okay, guys. Now I'm taking constructor here, guys. I'm taking constructor here. Okay, because whenever I create object for current class, okay, this constructor execute. Through constructor, I want to add components to frame window. Through constructor, I want to add components to frame window. But by default, frame window will come with the default settings. But I want to move some more settings. Set title. What is this here? Set title. What is the title, guys? Set title. Scroll frame. Set size. Set size 400 comma 500. 400 comma 500. Set layout. New flow layout. Set layout, new flow layout. What is this layout, sir? And a layout says how to arrange the components. We have a different layouts, guys. The layout I am going to take here is flow layout. Flow layout says all components should be horizontally central. Keeps the components horizontally central. Horizontally central. Keep the components horizontally central. That's it. Okay, guys. Set a title here, set a size here, set layout. It speaks about how to arrange the component. Width and height, guys. Title means title bar because frame is a window, na? Window here a title bar. What I should get in the title bar. Okay. Next, let's add components. Add component. LSNO is equal to new J label of SNO. Nice, guys. Add LSNO. Add LSNO. Okay, next. We have to think about adding text box, guys. TSNO is equal to new J text field of 10. Add TSNO. Nice. Copy this. Say paste. Add ls name is equal to yes name. Add ls name. TS name is equal to 10 TS name. Next, guys. LSADD is equal to SADD. Add LSADD. Come on. TSADD is equal to 10. Add TSADD. Super, guys. Nice, guys. Next one is what? LSADD. L average is equal to average. Average. Add L average. Add L average. Tell me. TSADD is equal to this one. TSAD, na? T average is equal to this one average. Everyone got the point there or not there? Title here, size here, set layout here. Fine. Okay, now we have to add components, guys. B first is equal to new J button of. New J button of. Okay, first button. Add B first. Add B first. Nice, guys. Next. Copy this. Next. B next is equal to. Here is my next. Add B next. Yes. Another two buttons. B last is equal to. What is next one? Next. Add B next. Okay. Next one. Next one. Add B last. B first here. B next here. B last here. Tell me. B last here. Then what is last one here? Last one. B first. B next. B last. B previous. B previous is equal to new J button of previous. Add B previous. Add B previous. Okay, guys. B last is taken. Na? Oh, here message. Okay. Here what? Previous. See, guys. Sir, you are calling so many methods without object. Array, all these are superclass methods, guys. Superclass public methods can be called in subclass without object or not. Same class methods, superclass public method in subclass can be called without object, though they are non-static. Though they are non-static. Got it. Generally, we think that static methods can be called without object. Fine. Though they are non-static, superclass methods. Okay. First, next, previous. Okay. This is last. Reverse. Reverse video. Cut here, paste here. Here we keep the last. Yes. See, boss. All these are JFrame class public methods. That's the reason I am able to call them without object. Add jframe.public method. This is also public method. This is also public method. That's the reason we are able to do it. Fine, guys. What's the next statement I should give? To call superclass public methods in subclass and to call same methods. To call superclass public methods in subclass and to call same methods. To call same class methods. There is no need of having any object. There is no need of having any object. Come on. There is no need of having any object. Yes, though they are non-static methods. What methods, guys? Non-static methods. Though they are non-static. I hope you are getting my point. Yes. Okay. Now, lastly, one thing is there here. Make visibility true. Set visible true. Set visible true. There's a direct method, guys. Now I'm going to, so when this constructor executes here, when I create object, here I'm going to create one anonymous object, guys. New scroll frame test off. New scroll frame test off. Here I will say systrace start of main method. Here I will say end of main method. Start of main method, end of main method. Systrace, come on. Zero param constructor. Systrace, what is that? Zero param constructor. Yes, guys. Now let's see. Now let's run the application, guys. Blast is equal to the add B last. Yeah, definitely it creates object now, guys. Creates a button object and we are adding that button object to frame window, indirectly button component. Surendra, there is a new operator and you are asking me, does it create new object? What should I say, guys? Every component is a class. Okay, when you create object for it, it will become, that object will become component. For every component, there is a class. When you create object for it, that component will be added, guys. Run this. Java application. See this? We are ready with the frame window or not? We are ready with the frame window or not? We are ready with the frame window or not? We are seriously ready with the frame window. What do you say, guys? Come on, come on. Are you ready with the frame window or not? SNO, SNAME, SADD, average first, next, previous, last. What happened? I run the application main method, SOP executed. Then what is this? Yeah, frame window now. Okay, I have not done. This is not end of the application. Part by part, I am developing. Waste fellow, Abhay. This is not end of the application. Part by part. First, I am concentrating on presenting application. I said, and still people ask, where is listener, sir? I said I'm going to develop this application in 4 parts, right? This is just the first part only. Keep the habit of listening the statements nicely, guys. Anonymous object. You know that? No? This is called anonymous object, guys. Why? Object without name. Object without name. Sir, which type of variable you have created? It is a object was, it's a predefined class. I created object and I stored in the reference variable. Reference variables are taken as instance variables. Kumar RDX. Your name is having RDX, but you are very slow. You kept the word RDX, but your brain is very slow. Sorry to say. Here there is a new operator. I am creating object. I am referring that object with the reference variable. So how we created string class object, same thing. Okay, here we are giving default data that becomes data. Here we are giving size, text box size. Here we are giving caption. See, different components use given constructor supplied data in different angle. Label is using given data as a label content. And the text box is using constructor as what? Text box size. Button is taking given data as button caption. And moreover, variable means why are you thinking into long float here? String is not a variable. Variable type is string means it is not a class name. Why are you thinking variable type should be into float long only? String, yes. S is the variable of string. String is what? Class. And you know that class is also data type, na? I think Kumar RDX, you should sit in core Java one more time for getting knowledge. Please respond, Kumar RDX. Kumar RDX. I didn't get your doubt clearly. He's asking me Which type of variable I created, sir? Can you be specific about your doubt? Kumar RDX, can you be specific about your doubt? We are talking about which variables? These variables are this one. Guys, when you ask the question, if you don't give me clarity, how can I clarify your question? Class level. That means what you are thinking, Kumar RDX, variable means only int long double A. Come out of that. Variable means can be of class type. Class is also one data type in Java. Class is a user-defined data type in Java. First, try to realize it. String, yes, string is class, normal data type. Kumar RDX respond. Class. That means we can create variables of class type, right? Similarly, I created 4 variables of JLabel type. I created 4 variables of JTextField type. You can take variable of date type also. You can take variable of list type also. Array list. You can take variable of thread type also. These are predefined classes. Kumar RDX, you have not done practicals of core Java properly. Not you got it. You are in a wrong feeling. Variable should be of simple type. No. Variables can be predefined class type. Variable can be user defined class type. Class is also one data type. First accept it. Why this kind of doubts will come, you know? Just listening core Java, not doing practicals or not doing any analyzation. Okay, Kumar.dx, now sit and introspect yourself whether you have really done practicals of core Java or not. Why? Because this doubt should not come. Sir, these are the variables of which types, sir? Are class name type here? Variables of text field type here. Variables of JButton type here. Anyone is having any doubt on these lines? Okay, now I will ask. Everyone clear on this part here? I'll ask part by part. Everyone clear on this part? Type something in the chat box. Yes. Does everyone clear on this part? Constructor. Okay. Does everyone clear on this part? Creating a label, adding label. Creating a text box, adding text box. Okay. Now lastly, visibility. Nothing is there. Okay. Now listen carefully, guys. I click on it. See when I click title bar came, but title is ours. This minimize, maximize buttons will come automatically. You need not to add them. Sir, you said that layout is flow layout. See, horizontally central, horizontally central, horizontally central, horizontally central. That is the nature of the layout, but that is not a default layout. You should explicitly set it. We have a different layouts here, grid layout, as rows and columns will come, border layout. But I am using flow layout because horizontally central, it would be nice for me. Observe one thing, I clicked on cross mark, still application is running mode. Still application is running. So it should not be like that. Na? When I close window, application should be terminated, right? So for that one, we have to give extra instruction to JFrame. Hey JFrame, whenever I click the close button, you kill the process. You kill the running application process. Come on. Set default to close operation. Set to default to close operation to application exit operation. Set default close operation to jframe dot tell me exit on close jframe.exit on close. Set default close operation to application exit operation. Whenever I click on cross mark button, our application will be terminated. Whenever I click on cross mark button, our application will be terminated. Is that clear, guys? Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Right. Run on Java application. Okay. Now you observe. I clicked on cross mark button. Here also it is got terminated. Earlier it was in running mode. Red color means it is continuously in running mode. Got it, guys? This is part 1. Part 2. See, boss. I click on those button 100 times. You want to establish 100 connections? Mr. Subham, you didn't understand my statement rightly, guys. Okay, everyone observe here. Subham has placed his question. Sir, can we close by cross in the frame? Also, then why they choose default choose? You didn't understand my point. When you click the cross mark, frame is terminated, but still application is in running mode. You didn't observe that, worst fellow. Okay. Did I say when you click on cross mark button, frame is not closing? Did I say like that? Did I say like that? Listen, Babu, listen. After showing practicals also, people ask innocent question. Once again, observe. Waste fellows. Run the application. Run the application. I clicked on cross mark button. Still it is saying running. Running. Our application is not terminated, right? It is in execution. Frame is closed. Frame is closed, but still application running. Or without frame, what we will do? This is there means running only. Without frame, what we will do? Because it's a basically frame-based application, right? I have to explicitly close it. No, I want to tell whenever frame is closed, you should application run. You should also application should be terminated. Now check it out. Application should be terminated. Are you understanding my statement? Now focus. Focus. Click on this. Application terminated. It's because of this. Exit the application when frame window is closed. Okay, now listen. I may click on those 4 buttons for 100 times. You want to establish 100 connections or you want to establish only one connection? Do you want to establish 100 connections or only one connection? Only one connection. Standalone, na? Only one user will run at a time, right? Maybe you may click on 100 times those buttons, but one connection is enough. So, better to create JDBC connection object in the main method, in the constructor, in the static block. Better to create JDBC connection object in the main method, in the constructor, in the static block. Sneha Acharya, which block executes only for one time? Either static block or constructor. Come on. Either static block or constructor. Come on here. So it's up to you. Where to create is up to you. But if we create in static block, all those variables should be taken as static variables. Static variables are visible in non-static methods. Huh? No. So that's why better to create constructor. Now anyhow, constructor also executing only for one time, right? Anyhow, constructor is also executing only for one time. What do you say, guys? Hmm. So already constructor is having some code. We have to add more JDBC code. But listen, instead of adding more JDBC code in the constructor, my simple suggestion is to improve the modularity. Put that code in a separate Java method by taking it as a private method. Put that code in separate Java method by taking it as a private method and call that method from constructor. And call that method from constructor. Simply call that method from constructor. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear, guys? Come on. Simply call that method from constructor. Sir, why are you taking method as private? Tell me, boss. Do you have any intention of calling that method outside of this class? No. You want to use that method within the class. Within the class means private is enough, na? That's why I see this. Private void initialize JDBC. Private void initialize JDBC. Private void initialize JDBC. Okay, why private? Private methods are not taken for usability. Private methods are taken to utilize within the class. At least now you got a chance of knowing what is the use of private method. What is the role of private method in real projects? You got idea? Tell me, except calling this method in the constructor, do you have any role with this method? No. So if I take public unnecessarily, this method will be called by outsiders, right? Since I have taken private, I can use only within the class. So anyhow, my need is also working within the class, not outside the class. So that's why private is the far better one or not. Okay. Private method is far better one or not. Okay. Now, why are you declare, sir, I should take variables as a local connection statement results it as local variables or instance variables. Instance variable. Then only I can close them somewhere else. Then only I can use them in event handling methods. Come on, guys. Why are you taking these variables as instance variable? You can take inside the constructor itself. If you take inside the constructor, later, how to access text boxes and how to set data to text boxes. So that will happen in another method, right? That will happen in another method. So to make variables throughout multiple methods of Java class, throughout multiple methods of Java class, what we should take? Throughout multiple methods of Java class, what we should do? We should take the support of instance variable, class level instance variables. Right, boss. Now tell me what I'm doing. Private connection con. Private prepared statement PS. Private connection con. Private prepared statement PS. Private result set RS. Regular connection, regular result set. Fine. Okay, I'm going to call this method here. Initialize JDBC. Red color means private within the class. Anyhow, I want to use this method within the class, not everywhere. Now, nowadays, establishing loading driver class is optional. Okay, directly. Establish the connection. Yes, here more methods will come, more logics will come. Establish the connection. Yeah, let's see this. Con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. JDBC colon URL colon thin colon localhost colon 1521 colon X. System is the username, manager is the password. Manager is the password. Right, guys? Create jdbc prepared statement object. PS is equal to con dot prepare statement of con dot prepare statement of. Better to prepare query at the top of the class now, guys. Private static final string. Private static final string. Come on, guys. Private static final string. Get underscore. Private static final string. Get underscore records. Otherwise, get underscore students. Select SNO, SName, SADD, average from student. Select SNO, SName, SADD, average from student. Average from student. Here is what, guys? Get underscore students. Fine. No inputs are there to side. It's a normal query, guys. But we have to create only this one. You have to mention even mode and type. Result set dot type underscore scroll underscore sensitive or insensitive. Okay, second one. Result set dot. Next. Result set dot conquer underscore updatable. Conquer underscore updatable. Try catch exception e dot print stack trace. Exception e dot print stack trace. That's it, guys. So now tell me what happens. The moment I call main method, here also I will write one sys trace. Run as Java application. Here is my main method. Here I created object. Because of that constructor executed, all components are added. Okay, initialize JDBC. Because of that, JDBC connection object is created. Tell me how many times this JDBC connection will be created? One. How many times prepared statement object created? One. How many times? Oh, result set is not prepared. Huh? Create scrollable result set object. RS is equal to ps dot execute. RS is equal to ps dot execute query. Are you comfortable, guys? Come on. Right click. Now. Run as a Java application. Okay, nothing reflects in the window, boss, but I can say one thing. Yes, what is done? Result set object is created, prepared statement object created, connection object created only for one time because code is indirectly called from constructor. Okay, in Java class, private methods are taken. Private methods are not taken for reusability. These methods are taken. Private methods are not taken for reusability. These methods are taken, come on guys. These methods are taken Okay, for modularity within the class. Modularity within the class. Within the class. Like separating logics into multiple methods and calling them with each other. Calling them to each other. I hope everyone convinced, guys. This part also everyone got the clarity. Okay, only second part, second two parts are over. Part one, making window appearing with components. Part two, creating one connection object. Come on. One connection object, one prepared statement, one result set object in the beginning of the application execution itself. Simply in the beginning of the application execution itself. I hope you got a clarity, guys. I hope everyone understood this one thoroughly, na? Come on. Yes. Practice up to this. I'll share this code with you people. Third part and fourth part, I will discuss when we meet in next class. GUI swing front end. GUI swing front end. Thank you, guys. We'll meet tomorrow. I think though you are not having good knowledge of AWT swing, come on, come on. Right, guys. Though you don't have AWT swing knowledge, okay, I'm trying to present in such a fashion, you can work with that. We can work with that. I hope you are understanding my statement, guys. Right. Yeah, still JDBC code I should write. Still so much code is there. Only two parts are over. This application is still not completed. I have to give complete application. Two parts are still left. Adding JDBC code and other thing. Abhay, can you say 5 minutes starting? I missed it. Starting 5 minutes, what I do, Raja? I will revise it. I will revise yesterday's class. Why are you behaving like LKG students, guys? Why are you behaving like LKG students? Tell me. Sir, can you say 5 minutes starting? I missed it. What will we do? These many days we are attending classes. Every starting 5 minutes, what I do? I will revise previous class content. Without knowing only you are attending classes these many days. Huh? Great fellows, guys. See, don't be sincere and innocent. Innocence is lack of activeness. Innocence is not going to give any sympathy. Tell me in these many days, every day starting 5 minutes, what I did. Did I start any new topic? Na? No. I always revise, right? Raja, be active, boss. Okay, that too, whatever I speak, I will write. I am not a faculty who will speak only. I'll mag. 99% of the content what I speak, I write. Did I? Did I? Yes. So if you just go through paint once, you will get idea. Fine, anyhow, no problem. Ask it, not a issue. Fine, guys. Only two parts are completed. Another two parts are left. Okay, tomorrow we complete it. But please go to home, download the code and analyze the code. We have a ready-made classes to create each component. Take the class, create object as we are ready with object. Thank you, guys. We'll meet tomorrow. Subham BTech, it is there in the paintbrush. Still, how many classes are there? JDBC needs 2 weeks classes.